28 April 2020, the U.S. Department of Defense has authorized the release of 3 unclassified Navy videos, one taken in November 2004 and the other 2 in January 2015, which have been circulating in the public domain after unauthorized releases in 2007 and 2017. The U.S. Navy previously acknowledged that these videos circulating in the public domain were indeed Navy videos. After a thorough review, the department has determined that the authorized release of these unclassified videos does not reveal any sensitive capabilities or systems, and does not impinge on any subsequent investigations of military airspace incursions by unidentified aerial phenomena. DoD is releasing the videos in order to clear up any misconceptions by the public on whether or not the footage that has been circulating was real, or whether or not there is more to the videos. The aerial phenomena observed in the videos remain characterized as unidentified. The released videos can be found at the Naval Air Systems Command FOIA Reading Room, https://www.naver.navy.mil/foia/documents.
Echo 6-1 Tango, Roger, over. Woohoo! Roger, there's troubleshooting.
Did you box moving target?
No, I took an auto track.
Oh, okay.
Oh my gosh, dude.
Wow, look at that, man. Look at it fly. There's a whole fleet of them. Look on the ASA.
My gosh.
They're all going against the wind. The wind's 120 knots from the west. Look at that thing, dude. That's not our LNS though, is it? It's not.
That is LNS, dude.
Well, if there's a...
As a result of the confirmation by the US government that unidentified flying objects with non-terrestrial flight characteristics are not conspiracy theories, we would like to refer to our 2018 research by the Epsilon Group. Let us remember the Dragon Rendezvous, CRS-16, on Saturday the 8th of December, 2018. On the 8th of December, the crew of the International Space Station ISS used a station's 17.6 meter long robotic arm to capture the spacecraft Dragon from SpaceX and connect it to the rotating laboratory. SpaceX's coverage of Dragon's arrival and capture was broadcast live from approximately 1:30 AM PST or 9:30 AM UTC, targeting approximately 3 AM PST or 11 AM UTC. The following video recordings are original live recordings from NASA, since these could not be censored afterwards due to the worldwide audience response. They were left uncommented in relation to the inexplicable appearance in the recordings. The Dragon spacecraft with the exact designation C112.2 of the type with the classification CRS Dragon from the manufacturer SpaceX has the following dimensions. The height is 6.1 meters and the diameter is exactly 3.7 meters. The unknown flying object flies past the spacer shaft. The exact distance cannot be determined from the video recording. The fact is, should an object in the immediate vicinity of the Dragon spacecraft come dangerously close, it would have been recognizable to the NASA mission as a result of this specific risk, which would have initiated appropriate measures. However, this was not the case. The mission was continued without further restrictions. This indicates 2 options. Either the unknown flying object was able to camouflage itself and was therefore not recognizable for surveillance sensors, or it was correspondingly far away and therefore could not be detected in its sensor radius from the surveillance and maneuvering sensors of the ISS space station. The sensor system of the ISS space station includes 4 optical sensors for the approach, 2 videometers and 2 telegoniometers aimed with laser pulses on reflectors at the Russian service module's Zvezda, among others, to measure the distance and the approach speed. Due to the apparent location, there is much to suggest that the unknown flying object flew past at a greater distance from the ISS space station. If we now compare the relative size and speed of the video recording, we can see that the UFO was a large object and was moving at a higher speed. The size and speed are relative to the comparison point, here the Dragon space station. This means that, visually, the further the UFO is from the Dragon, the larger its actual size and the faster its speed in the flyby. Let us assume that the sensors of the ISS space station could not detect the unknown flying object because it was very far away. It must have been a huge and enormously fast UFO. In addition, we see in the continuous video recording, which we will show below, that the same object flew past the Dragon again after about 3 minutes. So now we have a clear result. This was a controlled flight maneuver. This therefore precludes any further theory of a satellite flying by accident. A special filter allows us a detailed view of the unknown flying object. As is easy to see, this is a triangular object that has an angle bend in the middle, due to the reflection of light from the sun. This indicates that the object has a light reflecting surface. Due to the fact that the rear half of the object does not scatter light, it must be assumed that the object has an inclination angle in the middle. A pyramid-like structure would also be possible. In order to invalidate also skeptical voices which claim that the unidentifiable flying object is a light source from the Earth, we have checked the following sequence again. This is also a section of the NASA SpaceX live broadcast. Fortunately, NASA has expanded the exposure time as well as the automatic sharpness focus during the filming. Thus, the stars in the background can be clearly recognized as such. So it can definitely be excluded that the Earth was in the background focus of the recording. As mentioned before, the UFO appears again about 3 minutes after its first flyby at the same angle behind the Dragon spacecraft. In the following sequence we have identified 2 other small objects, which we will not analyze further here. We have used our special filter for better illustration. One object flies diagonally from the left solar panel into the upper right area of the screen. A little later a comparable object flies upwards from the bottom right of the screen.